Everything darkens and Pulp Fiction is now beginning. I hope you enjoy this in the chat. This is probably
I'm gonna work on my voice for this young woman.
Interior coffee shop morning. A normal Denny's spires like coffee shop in Los Angeles. It's about 9 in the morning. While the place isn't jammed, there's a healthy number of people drinking coffee, munching on bacon, and eating eggs. Two of these people are a young man and a young woman. The young man has a slight working-class English accent and, like his fellow countrymen, smokes cigarettes like they're going out of style. It is impossible to tell where the young woman is from or how old she is. Everything she does both contradicts something she did. The boy and girl sit in a booth. Their dialogue is to be said in a rapid pace, in a His Girl Friday fashion.
No, forget it. It's too risky. I'm done through doing that shit.
You always say that. The same thing every time. Never again. I'm too dangerous.
I know that's what I always say. I'm always right, too, but...
Forget about it in a day or two.
Yeah, well, the days of me forgetting are over, and the days of me remembering have just begun.
On like this, you know what you sound like?
I sound like a sensible fucking man, is what I sound like.
You sound like a duck. Quack, 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 quack.
Well, take heart, because you're never gonna have to hear it again. Because I'm never gonna do it again.
The boy and girl laugh, their laughter putting a pause in there, back and forth.
Correct.
A waitress comes by with a pot of coffee. The waitress says, "Can I get anybody any more coffee?"
Thank you.
The waitress pours the young woman's coffee. The young man lights up another cigarette.
I mean, the way it is now, you take the same fucking risk as when you rob a bank. You're taking more of a risk. Banks are easier. Federal banks are supposed to stop you anyway during a robbery. They're insured. Why should they care? You don't even need a gun in a federal bank. I heard about this guy walked into a federal bank with a portable phone, handed the phone to the teller. The guy on the other end of the phone said, "We got this guy's little girl, and if you don't give him all your money, we're gonna kill her."
Did it work?
Hey, it worked. That's what I'm talking about. Knucklehead walks in a bank with a telephone, not a pistol, not a shotgun, but a fucking phone. Cleans the place out, and they don't lift a fucking finger.
Did they hurt the little girl?
I don't know. There probably never was a little girl. The point of the story isn't the little girl. The point of the story is they robbed the bank with a telephone.
I want to rob banks.
I say I don't want to rob banks. I'm just illustrating that if we did, it would be...
Liquor stores?
What have we been talking about? Yeah, no more liquor stores. Besides, it ain't the giggle at us foreigners own liquor stores. Vietnamese, Koreans, they can't fucking speak English. You tell them empty out the register and they don't know what it fucking means. They make it too personal. Keep on, one of those gook motherfuckers gonna make nobody either, but they'll probably put us in a situation where it's us or them. And if it's not the beep, it's these old beep. For 15 fucking generations. You got Grandpa Irving sitting behind the counter with a fucking Magnum. Walking into one of those stores with nothing but a telephone. See how far it gets you.
Oh, what else is there? Day jobs?
This life.
What then?
Selling coffee.
And looks to his girl. The waitress comes by, pouring him some more.
Garçon means boy.
He splits.
It's a coffee shop.
What's wrong with that? People never rob restaurants. Why not? Bars, liquor stores, gas stations. You get your head blown off sticking up one of them. Restaurants, on the other hand, you catch them with their pants down. They're not expecting to get robbed. Or not as expecting.
Yeah. I bet in places like this, you could cut down on the hero factor.
Just like banks, these places are insured. The managers don't give a fuck. They're just trying to get you out the door before you start plugging diners. Waitresses, forget it. They ain't taking a bullet for the register. Busboys, some wetback getting paid $1.50 an hour, gonna really give a fuck. You're stealing from the owner. Customers are sitting there with their food in their mouths. They don't know what's going on. One minute they're having a Denver omelet. Next minute somebody's sticking a gun in their face. See, I got the idea last liquor store we stuck up. Remember all those customers kept coming in?
Yeah.
You got the idea to take everybody's wallet.
Uh-huh.
That was a good idea.
Thanks.
Wallets that we did from the register.
Yes, we did.
A lot of people go to restaurants.
A lot of wallets.
Pretty smart, huh?
The young woman scans the restaurant with this new information. She sees all the patrons eating, lost in conversations. The tired waitress taking orders, the busboys going through the motions, collecting dishes, the manager complaining to the cook about something. A smile breaks out on the young woman's face.
pretty smart. I'm gonna just go right here, right now.
Remember, same as before. Your crowd control, I handle the employees.
Got it.
They both take out their .32 caliber pistols and lay them on the table.
I love you, Pumpkin.
Love you too, honey bunny.
And with that, Pumpkin and Honey Buddy grab their weapons, stand up, and rob the restaurant. Pumpkin's robbery persona is that of the in-control professional. Honey Bunny's is that of the psychopathic, hair-triggered loose cannon.
Everybody cool, be cool, this is a robbery.
Any of you motherfucking freaks, move it, I'll execute every one of you
Hey.
motherfuckers.
We're past 1900.
Awesome.
Wow.
1911.
Now we have entered the real film of